I am Coco. I made this fucking beat, and Bobby stole it. I don't even know what happened. Bob, can I call you Robert? Bobby, I don't know. Get my beat. You can have it.
Let's get it. This your boy Fresco Kane, man. I'm on St. Louis Chicken Diaries right now. We about to get it in, man. Shout out to my boy Bobby. Shout out to Big Stu behind the lens, man. They got me here. There's much to talk about. Your boy been going up. #1, new deals, everything. So let's go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of St. Louis Chicken Diaries. Today I got my man Fresco Kane in the house.
I'm here. Finally.
Finally, bro. But you had some things that you had to do before you come on the show. We talked about it. Yeah, shout out to Coco from Basement Beats for making the beats.
Home team.
Shout out to Big Stu for being my producer and putting up with my bullshit. And in turn making me put up with his. So we're going to have a shot, bro. Because I changed the name of this show. It used to be called Drunken Chicken Diaries.
Okay.
But then I had people on here that didn't drink.
For real?
Yeah, a couple people didn't drink, and I felt
What's
bad.
wrong with them?
Right, that's what I'm saying. I felt bad having them on my show calling it Drunken Chicken Diaries because they might have drank before,
right,
and got sober.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd be sitting here wanting to drink, and it was just a weird vibe. So anyway, I called it St. Louis Chicken Diaries. So
I love it.
So like, bro, like the name. The concept of my show, and I kind of explain this to people when they come on, is I saw these dudes on YouTube a couple years ago, these college students, drinking a gallon of Tito's and just kind of like interviewing, asking each other like crazy ass
random
questions.
shit.
And the more drunk they got, the funniest, bro. Like it was, and I was like, man, I was sitting there and I was like, man, I want to do that. Like I want to interview my friends and just get drunk, but
cause you famous, so you got a lot of friends, man.
Bro, all right, we'll talk about fame in a minute. But the thing was, like, I didn't really expect to like have a show like and actually like get like views and subscribers and all this shit. Like I didn't care, cause like, I sell chicken for a living. You know what I mean?
But this is something that's you wanted to do that it was like a passion.
Yeah, it was like something fun because I don't have to be wearing a chef jacket all the time. I don't have to be professional. I can say fuck.
Right.
I can just be myself.
Right.
I can drink. Here, cheers, man. Cheers. I'm glad you drink Tito's.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Last name Jackson.
Whew. But we'll talk about a time when you didn't drink Tito's. So before Tito's even became a thing.
Okay.
So anyway, like. And the people that I want to have on my show are like when I first thought about it, I'm like, all right, what do I do with my life? I ride motorcycles, I cook, I get tattoos, I listen to music. And like, I realized that all of my friends and everybody that I hung around are not like corporate America type people.
Right.
Like, everybody that I know and that I've
self-made.
All of the people that I gravitate towards are people that like turned their hustle into their career.
Right.
And I was just talking to my girl about that.
Okay.
Earlier today, I have a girlfriend now. We'll see where that goes.
What a round of applause at Bobo. No, that's love.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't really, I don't hang out with people that just like went to college and have a 9 to 5.
But I mean, in this day and age, who really does?
Not many people, and I was telling her that too.
Yeah.
Like traditionally, that's just like what you did.
The traditional way is gone.
If you didn't do that, you were unconventional. And people looked at you crazy.
And I was the epitome of that. I'm sure, like you were.
Too,
I'm sure.
Bro.
So
like I got tattooed, and I ride motorcycles, and everything that I was doing was exactly the opposite of what my dad wanted me to do.
Same here.
So, but I mean, I turned it into something, and now, even as skeptical as he was, he's now my biggest supporter.
Same here.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you turn because you got to prove. You got to say, look, I believe in this shit 100%. And there's a story about Travis Barker. When he first got tattooed, he got a tattoo on his neck.
The first one?
His first tattoo.
Shit.
Or one of his first tattoos was like, bow, right here on his neck. And
what was your first one?
I had my initials right here.
See, bro. You went. See, I'm gonna tell you, my first one was on my stomach, bro.
For real?
Yeah.
Since then, I'm like, my whole body is hit. I don't have my stomach yet. But
that shit
the
hurt.
reason why he did that, his dad was like, don't do that because you might not be able to find a job. So what did Travis do? He purposely went out and got his neck tattooed because he's like, Dad, I'm a drummer.
This is what I'm doing.
This is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And so like he dedicated himself to that, and he stuck to it, and actually you know, some same thing with that you and I did. We actually showed people that doubted us that we can actually do this.
Right.
And
we had to though.
So those people end up becoming fans of ours or supporters, I should
say. Yeah.
So let's talk about how we met. I don't really
look.
It was a long.
It
time
was blurry, but I just remember you always around, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
see, and that's how I was gonna say. Like, we haven't spent a lot of time hanging out with each other.
Yeah.
We just have known each other through other people.
Yeah.
Just like you saw how I move, I saw how you move. We supported each other.
Yeah.
Social media, and like when we saw each other, it was high fives, but we never like spent a lot of time hanging out.
Right.
Which, I mean, people are busy. People have kids and lives, and you know, they're in the studio or they're in the kitchen. You know what I mean? So, and you don't have a motorcycle.
No, I don't.
But we met through. I think I met you right around Dope Boy Fresh.
Yeah.
And when I met you, your name was Jenna.
Yeah.
And when I met you, you had just linked up with Basement Beats.
Yeah.
And this was in around probably like 2006.
Yeah.
And so when did Dope Boy Fresh come out?
The end of 5.
Okay, so that's...
Because I don't know, do you remember when I had long ass braids back then?
No, bro, you had
See, I had just cut it.
Okay.
Right when it came out, I cut my hair.
Fly, man.
Yeah, fuck the fly.
Damn.
But I had just cut my hair when Dope Boy Fresh came out, I cut it.
All right, well, I met you with the low cut.
So I feel better with my hair back.
All right.
Put it like that. Jaquan always told me hair gives us power, so I got the power right now.
I got a so yeah, like I think the first memory I got of you was at that club called shit, man. It's on Washington, Dream or the Castle.
The Castle.
The Castle. And
it was Dream though when we were there, I think.
But you know what I'm talking about. It was like that old building and it was really dope on the
outside. Did I perform or something?
I think you might have performed. Man, bro, this was a long time ago. A lot of Tito's ago.
A lot of...
And I've been to prison. I've been a lot of shit since then. But this was, And I met you there. You had on Bathing Ape, like a whole Bathing Ape purple.
Yeah.
I'll never forget this. It was a purple shirt that said Bape on it.
Yeah, I remember that shirt. Hell yeah, I remember that shirt. I wore the hell out that shirt.
You paid a lot of money for that
shirt. Hell yeah, I did. Or Wally did. One of them, Wally or Coco might have bought it for me.
That's funny. So what? I don't want to get off track here. So
nah, I saw love.
We met like that because I'm friends with Coco, Wally, and J.E. And then when you became LinkedIn or signed with,
I signed with them.
And they told me that you were a producer.
Yeah.
And then when I heard your song, I'm like, so did he make this record or did he rap on the song? They're like, he did both.
Yeah, I did everything.
Like, so you.
So basically, the plan was when they found me, I met him through Rob Evans. You know Rob?
I know the name, but
He OG.
Okay.
You know, he took me up there, but the whole thing was for them to take my music that I already had and create it in my mama's basement and go get me a situation.
Right.
So basically,
which I remember them breaking that down to me.
It was like that. So it was like a shopping deal. So what happened was, during this time, I created Dope Boy Fresh. Wally, he showed me I had never been on Pro Tools, never none of that. Okay. GA, shout out to GA, he showed me how to use the MPC 1000, and I just made a beat. I used to record myself and run back to the booth. You remember the booth was?
Yeah.
I used to do that and run there and record it myself. So
at J.E.'s?
No, at Wally's.
At Wally's.
You remember Wally Basement, right? Yeah. So that's where it started, and when that came out, Cuddy heard it, everybody heard it, it was like a hit, and it just was like, okay, we rocking.
Wait a minute,
you know
so you mean to tell me that you made the Dope Boy Fresh beat?
Yeah.
And then you recorded yourself?
Yeah.
You ran into the booth, dropped the...
I push record on the shit, run to the booth, do my verse, and just keep doing it.
And that's actually, man, and no lie, dude, that's one of my favorite songs to this day.
Yeah.
Like that song, and you know how you got favorite Tupac songs? I still got those, but like when Dope Boy Fresh comes on, it's like Dope Boy Fresh, Country Grammar. There's certain songs
certain
that stick
things.
Out. Like UGK, that is one of my songs.
You know what I think it is though? Because it was a time.
Yeah. It
was
an era.
It was an era, like that shit, like people think of Dope Boy Fresh, every time these girls be like, oh, I used to dance to it. Yeah. Or I'm like, really? You know?
And it was the first time I heard somebody rep East St. Louis.
Yeah, I rep that shit.
And that's like, I even got that in my notes, man.
Yeah.
So you were Jenna back then, and I think it was...
I was actually Genesis.
Genesis. I was gonna say it came from Genesis.
So when I Dope Boy Fresh came out, I cut it to Jenna.
All right. So
everybody called me Jenna. So
I still call you Jenna.
Yeah.
Just like...
JD still called me Jenna.
All right, so I was wondering like if I'm off track calling you Jenna because when you change it, when like artists change their name, like sometimes you don't you remember them as their old name.
Yeah, for sure.
So, what happened? Tell me about the transition.
With the name
from Jenna
change?
to Fresco.
You wanna know what really happened?
Yeah.
Okay, so
The real truth. That's what I'm here
so
for.
as Jenna, okay, you remember Dope Boy Fresh, I would have a record every year. Boom, boom. Just think of the years. I don't know, you probably was gone at the time.
I left in 2000. I was gone the whole year of 2008. So 2007 to 2009, I was gone.
Okay, so let's go. We go Jenna records every year. Boom. Got a record going on radio, right? Dip in the Club. Remember Dip in the Club?
Yeah.
Okay. That record was so big, it was trending on Twitter. It was on the Billboard number 42, but nobody was tying that to the name Jenna. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I would look at the analytics and look at the reposts and look at all of this. So when you Google Jenna, I was like on the 3rd or 4th page of Google.
Oh, okay. Because there was a lot of
A lot of Jenna somethings.
Yeah, Jenna something.
So I said, fuck this, man. I'm gonna make something, a name where can't nobody nothing.
Okay.
So I just Googled fresh translation.
Okay.
Right? The translation of fresh came out to Fresco,
Alright.
which means cool
Yeah.
or fresh.
Right.
Right? I'm like, oh, I like Fresco. So I Googled Fresco's, a lot of Frescos. So I was like, Kane. Fresco Kane, Dope Boy Fresh.
Fresco Kane.
They used to call me Kane, right?
okay,
Back in the day when I was a little kid.
Okay.
From Men's
Why, 'cause of
Society.
Men's Society?
Just dark skin, whatever.
okay, all
So, just put the two together. Fresco Kane.
Yeah.
It still means dope, means cool, you know.
Yeah.
So that's where it came
I've
from.
always wanted to ask you that, but there's never really a good time to be like, bro. So how did
You
that
could have
happen?
fucking just called me.
I know. I wanted to like ask you in right here. So that's what's up. Because sometimes you've heard of people like signing a deal.
Yeah.
And then that company owning that name, and now
Yeah, it's trademark things.
you can't use that name if you want to like branch out or like go do something else.
Well, with me,
I'm a chef. I don't know shit about the music industry.
I mean, it's the same
Just
thing.
from
Business
Jay
is
and
business,
Wally,
though, right?
Yeah, business
Right?
is business.
Business is business. So, trademark is a trademark. But with me, the first song I created as Fresco Kane was the song They Do, which is the song that Jermaine Dupri heard and signed me for. Me and Murphy Lee was recording our Best of Both Sides album at the time. He's like, nigga, you forever Jenna, man. You forever Jenna. I said, nah, I'm Fresco, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm Fresco Kane. He's like, nah, you Jenna. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So
To this day, I still think of you as Jenna.
that's
Like,
cool, but 1 month after that fucking song, I was signed as Fresco.
Man, I was so proud of you, man. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
I was so proud of you from a distance, man. Like when I
Yeah.
saw that you got signed to Jermaine Dupri.
This shit getting me hot. This
I know,
Tito's.
bro. Yeah, go ahead and grab
But I got
me
my
one
little
here.
towel. Hold up.
I'm doing the same thing.
It's Tito's.
Right.
But yeah, that was the first song I created as Fresco, and a month later, that's what got me signed.
So how did you get on Jermaine Dupri's radar?
T-Love.
Okay.
T-Love, who's my manager now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's my manager now.
Oh, that's what's up.
I just
man.
called him. It's probably him
T-Love,
text me.
man.
He ain't
That's
supposed
what's
to be
up.
here. But, I reached out to him after Dip in the Club, after the success. I say, bro, I just need some help. And this is 2012?
Was he Nelly's manager at the time?
Yeah. No, well, he might have been.
Okay.
But
But he was still in the camp. Like,
But we always were like, cool.
Yeah.
So I just kind of, hey, man, I need a little help. And he heard my music. It was like, all right, cool. And the first stop we went to was L.A. Took me to Cuda House. I don't know if you know Cuda Love.
Yeah.
Him and Abe. Abe.
Right.
So they took me down there. Cuda shot me around. Had a couple bites, nothing.
But I mean, just to have Kuda shop you around, that's a
But
big
I didn't, Cuda, yeah, I was familiar with Cuda because I'm a huge Mace, Biggie, all that.
Yeah.
So it was just crazy, staying in his mansion, all that stuff. So they shot me around. A few people bit, but nothing secure. The next week, he said, yeah, you're going to go to Atlanta. We're going to run you around down there. Before we even get off the road, he's like, oh, your first stop, Jermaine Dupri. And I remember Keywan and Murph rode with us, too, because they said they just wanted to go because we was recording our album. And I said, cool, come on. And Keywan said, oh, we was in Walters in Atlanta, that store with all the coats and stuff.
Yeah.
And Keywan said, he gonna sign you. And I'm like, why you say that? He was just like, man, just because he gonna sign you, trust me. So we left there, bro. 30 minutes later, he texts, don't take him nowhere else, I'm signing him.
Word.
Yeah.
And so is that when you made Hot?
Yep.
So you made Hot under Jermaine Dupri?
Yeah,
under
Hot,
So-So Def.
Fresco, Gone, few records. We had a mixtape. But we didn't have no solidified thing. But the first song, we got copyright infringement for. So they had to redo everything because the song that he signed me for was really the single. Oh. And we had to, it was a cease and desist.
Damn.
Because shout out to my nigga Squat, but I think something happened with Roscoe Dash or something he had the beat to, and they just,
So it was a bunch of fuckery.
Fuckery, bro.
Yeah,
like,
much.
It was some bullshit, but that kind of rearranged the whole, it shifted everything.
So let's talk about the timeline, man. So we kind of touched on it, but so you were in the music, you were rapping. Were you singing like an R&B type?
I always did that.
Because even right now with Coke Bottle, I want to dig into Coke Bottle for real in a little bit. But I do get like some Trey Songz, Chris Brown vibe from you. Yeah. And I'm not that I'm comparing you to them, but like I get that R&B, hip hop vibe from you a lot, and a lot of people don't know that.
They don't know
that you got that. That you're.
All I'm gonna tell you to do, holla at Coco. He'll tell you. Wally will tell you. Everybody, JD will tell you. Like, I didn't even know JD was paying attention until we went on 106 in Park right before it closed. Oh, man. And he was like, Jenna send me Fresco send me all these singing records every day.
Okay.
But, certain people just want certain sounds.
Right.
So, you got Coke bottles because this is me.
Yeah, and that's hard, man, because that's like R&B. It's like I said, I keep going back to like a Trey Songz type of thing because he's not like a Jodeci singer.
Yeah.
He's like got more of that hip hop.
Cause I can't really sing, but it's like it's just melodies for me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
one thing I've always liked about you, man, is that you were always true to the craft. Like you are just a fan of music. Yeah. And it comes out in just like how you present yourself. The people that you follow on Instagram, I was on the weirdest page, bro. Like,
and it said I followed the
Jaden Hostler.
Oh,
okay, Travis Barker just.
You put me on blast now, where what?
But I'm saying, Travis Barker, obviously.
I love Travis Barker though. Yeah.
He made an album with this dude.
I just followed dude because I love that fucking song.
Angels and Demons.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
I listen to that shit though.
Me too.
Yeah,
I'm listening, and I'm going through his Instagram like Fresco Kane. Like
I fucking love that shit.
Man, I like that type.
You know
of
what I'm saying?
So, and like everything that Travis Barker is touching nowadays,
he's going crazy,
bro. Like Trippie Redd, Machine
going
Gun
crazy,
Kelly,
bro.
This dude, like. There's some like punk bands that he's doing, but everything that Travis Barker is getting behind is like blowing up and doing numbers.
But you know what? He's doing right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because he know music.
Yeah, he does.
You know?
And he was just a drummer, and now he's like producing.
But no, we think he was just a drummer. He probably was the fucking everything behind Blink 182. You never know.
A lot of people are and I know this is going way back, but Metallica.
Oh yeah.
The drummer of Metallica was like
he ran that motherfucker.
He ran Metallica.
You watched that documentary too,
huh? I mean, but like to see like it's not always the front man. The lead
low
singer.
key, it ain't never the front man.
Yeah, they're just
they the fucking pawns.
Yeah,
they the ones who do the least, even though they do the most vocally and all that shit. But
they just do their script.
Yeah,
a lot of times.
But you gotta look at the Lunatics. Look at what Keywine brought.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. He didn't rap the most and all that shit, but what he bring? He brought the flavor
and knowledge. That boy is smart.
And knowledge.
Yeah.
But he brought the flavor. He brought the look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you got to give people like that they roses, because man, everybody think it's this person or that person, but nah, bro.
Like with Linkin Park. Like Mike Shinoda, he was the one that wrote half of the songs, most of the songs, and Chester would just like sing them, because I've seen their studio sessions and Mike is just coaching them and Chester's in the booth. He's like, no, do it like this. Then Chester would go belt that shit. And then, worldwide.
You was over there with J.E., huh?
Bro, I've been to Linkin Park. Look, man, check this out. I got Chester Bennington tattooed.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I've been to Linkin
dope.
Park.
He was cold, man.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to him.
R.I.P., man. That's some crazy shit, man. That's what fame will do to you, man.
Yeah.
Fame will really depress you.
But I'm going to tell you this, man. A lot of artists do it. I don't fuck with drugs.
I don't either.
You feel me?
I don't even smoke weed.
I mean, if I smoke weed, it's a holiday.
Last time I smoked weed, Nelly passed me the blunt.
Probably the last time I smoked weed, he passed me the blunt too. But
and I was saying, like, look,
he tried to pass me that motherfucker last night too. Yeah.
Like if Nelly passed you the blunt, you gotta hit it. Like, that's how I felt.
I told him no yesterday though.
Did you?
Yeah. I guess I wasn't drunk enough. I don't know.
I was drunk as shit when he passed me the blunt. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna hit this thing.
But I think a lot of drug people, And a lot of these, I think it's more so the newer artists, like they making it a part of their craft.
Yeah.
I need drugs to do this, or I need drugs to do that.
That's part of their creative process.
You know, which is, I
Are you
understand
familiar
it.
with Mod Son?
Yeah.
All right, so Mod Son made all of his shit on cocaine.
Okay.
And then he stopped using cocaine and started like focusing like for real, and like linked up with Machine Gun Kelly and Black Bear, and then made a movie with Machine Gun Kelly.
Okay.
To his new record, and like Mod Son is like killing shit out in LA.
Nice.
Man. But he did a whole YouTube show about how he like was fucked up on cocaine and
He kept it real.
yeah, like
But the shit's real.
yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? It's real.
It should be addressed. I mean, but you know, who are we to do that?
Yeah, who are we ain't judging.
But like,
you know.
so let me ask you about like the East Side, because St. Louis people have this thing about the East Side where we think everybody from the East Side is just country as hell.
Yeah.
They'll put rims on any kind
Or
of car,
ratchet.
and they wear country shit or ratchet
Yeah.
like. And I know that bothers you.
It bothers me, but you know, but I'm gonna say this.
Because you're from Centerville.
I'm from Centerville. But when you aiming for the stars, minute shit don't matter.
True.
Right? Yeah. So you gotta think. I travel. You know, I'll be out of town. Where you from? From East St. Louis. You from St. Louis? No, I said East St. Louis.
Right.
Where the fuck that's at? Right?
Yeah.
So I was getting that shit year after year. I was like, okay. So let me just rep it all because it's one thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's one pot. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying?
People like outside of St. Louis, that's how they look at it. But when you're
That's
from
how
here,
they look at it. But
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when you from here, you still have to look at it like it is. Because that's really what it is. This is St. Louis.
But you still
You got the east side,
Yeah.
you got the west side, north side, south side. The east side just happens to be literally across not even a mile
But
bridge.
you got Illinois plates on your car, man.
I mean, I'm from the east
you don't have
side,
to
but
pay
look,
taxes
no, I don't
on
pay
it.
taxes. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? So,
that's where a lot of people from St. Louis they go get their car registered.
but I'm saying, bro, that's just the realest
so they ain't
shit.
gotta pay taxes. What the fuck, man?
But that's the realest shit I can say, bro. Like, if you gonna rep it, and me and Nelly was together, like, it's about a month ago, and some girls, you know, was in the studio, and they was like, oh, you say you from the east side? You from the east side? And Nelly like, what you mean?
Right.
I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for 618 Club Casino.
Exactly.
You know, that the east side is all one big boiling pot. So when he said that, I said, you know what? That's what it is, but I've always thought like that.
Yeah, but somebody else needed to solidify that maybe, or I don't know.
Nah, not for me.
Not for you,
But
for
other people, they gotta realize, man, we here together, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no radio station on the east side.
Right, and it's not much on the east side.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no radio station. So you gotta come over here and do it.
Yeah.
And over here is literally across the fucking bridge.
People don't want to cross that bridge.
Man.
When you say something is on the east side, the people just automatically just don't want to go.
Yeah, and I think that's bullshit. And I hope to change that fucking stigma
You
because it's
should.
fucking stupid.
And I like
know
that
what
you
I'm saying?
in your song East St. G, you were talking
Yeah.
about how you drove Jermaine Dupri through Centerville.
I did. And I drove through the whole hood and St. Louis.
For real?
Yeah.
That's hard.
All we did was, I was like, what we doing for the shoot, right? They had a fucking old school, and they was like, oh, just drive. I was like, what you mean? I said, take them where you want to take them. Go to your hoods.
Go to my hood, and you were in a convertible old
Yeah.
school.
So of course I went to 53rd, where I'm from, the Ville. We went over there. We went down to 10th Street. We went down, we crossed the bridge. You know, that's really the whole video.
Yeah, right.
But the whole time I'm letting JD hear new music I'm working on.
And y'all are just riding.
We ride. He like, I fuck with that. Yeah.
But that ended up being the video.
That was the
for Hot.
video.
That's one of my favorite videos.
Mine's too.
I like
That's
that.
my first real major video.
Video.
That shit. When I saw that shit, bro, I fucking spazzed. Like,
Yeah.
just cause you know, Stu know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, when you see when the lighting's right, when everything is right, when I saw that fucking video, bro, I fucking cried, dog. Like, I broke down. Like, I was like, that's me?
Dude.
And I remember it was fucking pouring down, raining and hot. On the last scene, you can't even see the rain.
I didn't know that.
You can't even see the rain.
Well, that's production for you.
I was like, what the fuck,
Damn.
bro?
But
Like,
the whole video is you riding around, you and Jermaine Dupri. Yeah, that was
just where I'm from, you know?
That's a dope video. But I like that song, East St. G. That's a good song.
I love that too.
And I mean, I'm jumping all over the place, man.
Oh, you good?
Shout out to Keywan, because he jumped on Dope Boy Fresh, and that's actually one of them. I mean, so I'm gonna tell you, Keywan. I'm gonna send him this clip. Keywan, that was one of my favorite verses that you've ever done.
Keywan killed that
on
shit
on his song, Dope Boy Fresh, because like Grady Bauer Viss, Bumpin' Daz Effects, who wanna flex? Like, it was just like, man, like Keywan killed it.
He killed it.
So yeah, shout out to Keywan. So all right, now we're gonna talk about My Letter to Nelly.
Okay.
So your song, My Letter to Nelly, like really like did something to me when I first heard it, because you revealed your true self and how you felt.
Yeah.
Growing up, listening to Nelly, listening to these guys, idolizing these guys. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're hanging out with these guys and then making music with these guys.
And it fucked me up.
It's like, so tell me like how that song, like, what made you want to make that song?
Just
like,
homage.
What point of your career were you in?
I don't know. Maybe in a stressed out space.
All right.
Like, but
because that's the most vulnerable space sometimes.
It's one of them. But that shit, I don't know, bro. I heard the beat, and that's kind of what I just came up with.
Describe that song to me, Letter to Nelly. Like, I know I kind of did, but
I don't know, bro. The beat brought that out. You know, like it reminded me of the the theme song for MASH.
Yeah.
You know, you could be sleep. You could be like, yo, I don't even watch this fucking show, right?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Right, I don't think I really watched it either, but I used to come on after Mama's Family when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but I used to always that shit used to put me to sleep.
Right.
But it was like, that shit was sad.
Yeah, it was.
Right?
Yeah.
And the beat, Trouble made the beat and he sent it to me. It was kind of, it just put me there. I don't know, bro.
Well,
like,
it brought out some vulnerability in you, man. And it's like,
it made me think of my life, maybe. It made me think of that, because I thought of my basement, my room in the basement. I literally had the Tix posters on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and anybody who came over there tell you that. Like, I had the posters. I had, Jordan, fucking Ludacris, all these people, like, and just for me, I think I just thought about my life at the time, and I was like, damn, I'm really blessed.
Right.
Let me just kind of talk about it, but I think I'm really even more blessed just because I can pick up the phone and call these niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could really pick up the phone and call these motherfuckers. Like, I got songs with these niggas. Like, I got...
But for a long time, you were just a fan.
Just a fan. And I think that was the reality of it. Let me make something, because without him, bro, it wouldn't be no me. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was coming from the YMCA, I heard fucking Country Grammar. I'm like, who the fuck is that? I used to play ball and shit. So, what the fuck is that, right? That shit was tight.
Yeah.
So I remember Give Me What You Got. I remember all that. And Ali was the actual first lunatic to jump on my shit, though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I had a song, we remade Boom De Boom.
Oh, yeah?
Because, Wally made that original beat.
Yeah.
I remade it. Ali heard it. He jumped on it, but we never released it.
Okay.
So he was really the first one to fuck with me. But after that, Keywan for sure. And then Murph for sure, But
yeah, man, those are my guys, man. Those are good
too.
friends of mine, man.
Let's take the shot.
Yeah, but yeah, like that song resonated with me in a personal way, because coming up in St. Louis, man, you look up at the hood stars, you don't really see people like that really go outside of St. Louis and like make a big name for themselves. So like me hearing Nelly for the first time, I was like, man, I think I was like 18. No, I was like 21 or some shit, somewhere around there. And I was living in Louisville, Kentucky. I was going to school there.
Oh, word? Okay.
And I brought the single back with me, and I'm like, yo, I got to hear it. This is my boy from the crib. And somebody, they like, man, we've already heard this. I'm like, what?
You didn't know it was out.
I was proud to be like, I'm from St. Louis, at that time. So
that was big, bro.
It was huge. And then so to later on in life be actually, come friends with these guys and walk in a room and slap fives with them is a big deal. So I think like when you made that record, like you actually like poured your feelings out about that era. You know what I'm saying? And you paid a lot of respect.
Because that's what it is, man. You gotta think we from this small, bro. No matter how big people think where we from is big.
Yeah.
This shit's small.
It is small.
You know what I'm saying? You know how small it is once you travel outside this motherfucker.
Well,
but a lot of people don't travel out.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah.
So, you know, you gotta pay homage, man. You gotta give homage. You gotta give those flowers. You gotta salute because that's where we all get it from.
For real.
We ain't just doing this shit. No, nigga, we learned it from. That's the first person to do it, bro.
And we took notes.
We took notes.
Yeah.
Just like Chingy. Took notes.
And you know what's crazy is that like now, like last night, everybody was in the same spot last night. You know, because I kind of rode with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I trailed you there, but like once I got there, I saw like everybody else.
Yeah, it was a collage.
City was there.
Yeah.
Thizzle was there.
Yeah.
And Quan came.
Yeah.
And 3 was there, and Grip. Like it was just like.
It was a vibe. That shit was cool.
Nelly was over there.
Yeah.
His daughter was there. His dad. Like it was like,
Yeah.
man, like we should have been here all night.
Yeah, yeah.
We was doing something else. But
yeah.
But that I like that about St. Louis, man. But not everybody can just pull up at Nelly's studio and be, you know, just like walk up.
Nah.
So I mean, it was,
And it feel good though, bro.
Yeah.
Like just to be, you know.
and it was
That's
cool,
big.
like,
I'm probably going over there when I leave here, but
Yeah.
you know, it's a blessing, bro.
For sure, man.
Because
So-
at the end of the day, I'll still look at that dude and be like, damn, that's my dude.
salute, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's my dude, right?
So let me ask you, bro. Like, and we didn't. So let's talk about your songwriting, because
Yeah.
I know that you co-wrote or had a writing credit on one of Mariah Carey's songs.
Yeah, I co-wrote it.
With you,
Yeah.
right? Is that the name? That's the name of the song.
Mhm.
And I was like, man. So I heard when during the song she cursed.
I
I'm
told
like-
her to do that.
I'm like, Mariah Carey doesn't curse. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's gotta be him.
Oh, we sat and took a few shots about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Cause something about I don't fuck with you or like something
Yeah.
about fuck you or
Damn,
something.
I fucks with you.
Okay.
Yeah. So you gotta say that. We was talking about it at that time. I was off that Remy. You know, she was off that Remy. That's why I said in the song, "Shots of Remy."
Shots of Remy.
Yeah,
Was
she said, cause she smelt it. Me drinking it. I don't even drink Remy.
Right.
But shout out to my boy Edmund. I was out in LA. I ain't have no liquor at the time. You know, pockets was fucking on empty probably. I was like, he's like, man, I got a whole bunch of bottles of Remy in there. I don't drink it. I don't know who he's sponsored by it.
Okay.
So I said, all right, I put one in my book bag. I just took it. So when we got in the session, I pulled that bitch out and I just started taking, you know, drinking it a little bit. And she had her little wine, incense going. Shout out to Mariah.
Cause she's known for that. Like,
But she's just amazing.
what was
bro.
that like, man? Like, I was.
She was
like,
it was amazing, bro.
like when you got hooked up. Like when you first heard that you're gonna be in the studio with Mariah Carey. How did you feel? Like, what was it like? Oh shit! Were you nervous?
Well, my brother Prince Charles, and he invited me there. He's a big writer too. You know what I'm saying? He's a big writer, artist, all that shit. He a GOAT. I love Prince Charles. But he heard my music, and he was like, "Yo, what you think about coming to the session I got with Mariah?" And I said, "What?" He's like, "No, I'm for real." You know what I'm saying? It was in L.A.
Yeah.
So I said, "Fuck it." I got out there, whatever. He's like, "Yeah, well, cool. Pull up." Right? Got out there, DJ mustered all them people in the room. Just kind of sitting there.
Right.
They bring me a keyboard. I started making beats and shit, trying to kill time. But the first night, I never got in the room.
Okay.
It came out that room about 4 in the morning. But Prince Charles was texting me like, walk in, walk in. I'm like, hell no, nigga, I'm not walking in. Like,
I
come
would've
get
walked
me,
in.
bro. Nah, I didn't do it. I'm shy, bro. Like,
I'm shy too, but if someone
that's
told me to
fucking
walk in-
Mariah, bro. Like, I'm like, she fine. I got no disrespect. I know B, you know, Brian Tanaka, but that's Mariah, bro.
Mariah
Like,
Carey, yeah, like
no, that shit, my mind was blown. I'm not walking in. You better come get me, bro. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna just bust in the room. I didn't bust in the room. So I waited, and like 4 o'clock in the morning it came out, and he was like, come here. So I just walked up, and she's like, I remember you from being with JD. I said, yeah. and she was like, he was like, yeah, I'm bringing him tomorrow. She's like, yeah, bring him tomorrow. Cool. So that's how it happened.
okay,
So it made me a little more comfortable.
right.
So that next day I was in there, I was just in the room, just sitting like this, bro, passing a microphone around.
And listening to
The beat and just fucking
just
coming up with the
freestyling.
song.
So you got writing credit on Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
That was dope, man. That was
It's
really
fucking
cool.
dope.
And so like were you known as a writer around that time or like
No.
You just got.
But Prince Charles heard my stuff and was like, you know, man, you dope. So he's like, yo, just come do you and be you.
So I could tell your influence on that song.
Yeah.
I could definitely tell that you influenced. Some of that. That song. So like, who else have you written for?
Fresco Kane.
Okay.
I'm just playing. I've written for a few people, but you know, I don't know. You know? That Mariah, like that's. You know,
I mean, because we all know that like Neo is a big songwriter.
But I'm not that. So I think a lot of people thought that you know, maybe since I co-wrote the Mariah stuff, it was gonna be that. But
I thought you might have had like a career.
Like I never did.
Shit, I wrote for Jill Scott.
I mean, that's my I fought with Jill Scott. You know what I'm saying? Like we did some shit together, but
I was just.
Oh no, I'm serious.
I was joking.
No, I'm serious.
Okay. Well,
Jill
I thought
Scott,
you were about to just be like, yeah, I wrote for Jill Scott.
No, we got some songs together. I haven't released.
Word?
Yeah.
Well, shit, man, release that shit.
Yeah, for sure. Nah.
Okay, so because I was talking Lil Kel, you know Lil Kel.
Yeah. So shout out to Lil Kel.
Yeah, shout out, man. Shout out to Lil Homie, man. Like he just blew up overnight. Well, actually, no, he put in some work. But he was on my show a couple weeks ago. And I was asking him about like ghostwriters and and how he felt about that. He's like, man, if I don't write my music, I can't connect to it when I'm in the booth. And
that makes sense though.
And he just like says like if I'm not feeling it, and if I didn't write it, I try to go into the booth with somebody else's lyrics. It's just not. You can tell when it's not me. So I was wondering, like, as somebody that writes or somebody that has writers, like, is that something for you, or is that all artists? Let me ask you: has anybody ever?
I mean, I don't want to put nobody under the table, but you know, I don't even think I want to answer that one.
Answer that, man.
That's kind of everybody got writers, bro.
Everybody.
I'll cut that question out.
No, don't cut shit out. But I ain't got no motherfucking writers.
But everybody else got writers.
I ain't got none, bro. I'm just this game is, you know, just think. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like anything's wrong with it.
I don't either.
You know, but because
we first heard about it when Eazy-E never wrote his own shit. Like
we first heard about it when Meek Mill called Drake out.
Eazy-E is way older than Drake.
But we ain't talking. But that came out. Well, you right. But this
the newer era. Of,
first heard about it when that Meek Mill and Drake shit happened
right.
with the dudes writing Drake shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But you can't tell shit. You can't tell nobody shit about Drake.
Bro, at the end of the day, a dope artist is a dope artist.
Right.
You know, if you was an artist, bro, I got a song for you. You fuck with it, cool. It's your song.
Yeah.
Just give
I
me my
don't think
publishing.
there's anything wrong with.
I don't think there's nothing wrong
with
it,
people
but
helping you write something.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you help somebody write something and they get a hit,
that's y'all hit.
That's y'all's hit.
Yeah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it, but a lot of people do. But you know.
I mean, dude, it's all creativity.
It's creativity.
If somebody helps you create something, like I'm not gonna say like every menu item
right.
I've ever created was solely me.
Nah.
People have helped me create things all my life.
You need a team, man.
Yeah, you need somebody to bounce it off of.
Yeah.
If you're trying to be creative alone, you might just get in this rut, and I don't know, it might or might not, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I don't think it is either.
So like, let's talk about this new deal, man. Congratulations,
Thank you,
bro. Like, tell me about that. I cut the shit out of my hand.
They got stitches, bro.
Bro, I was washing a glass like the other night in my house.
Yeah.
I'm washing the glass, and I was kind of aggravated at my son because he didn't take the trash out.
Okay.
Or something. And I'm washing the shit, and it just cracked and just slit my shit open.
Damn.
So I'm like, I asked him, I'm like, you think I need stitches while there's blood just running down my hand? He's like, nah, you'll be all right. He's a football player.
And it
right?
didn't stop bleeding, did it?
No. So like the next day, you could see in there. I'm like, damn, you could actually see the layer.
It was
of skin.
open like that?
Open, bro. So I went down to urgent care, and they're like, oh yeah, you definitely need stitches. So they stitched my shit.
Yeah, your shit fucked up.
My girl's like, don't make a fist, it's gonna hurt you.
Yeah, your
like,
shit
cool.
fucked up.
But like, so the deal, like, cause I talked to you like last week or maybe two weeks ago. It was after the STL Fest.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shorty the Prince.
Yeah, shout out to Shorty, my nigga.
boy.
Reggie's son.
Damn.
My brother.
Reggie's son.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you told me, because we talked like, I don't know, several months ago.
Yeah.
About coming on the show, and you're like, man, I got some things in the works.
Yeah.
I want to get that out, and this was before Coke Bottle.
Yeah.
And you're like, I got some things that's gonna drop. And
Yeah.
you didn't tell me what it was. So I'm like, all right, cool.
That's what it was.
We'll just do it when it happens. So, Coke Bottle or the deal? Like, let's talk about the deal.
It was really Coke Bottle.
All right, so Coke Bottle.
I just want to, you know, I don't want to go on shows or podcasts and be like, man, we ain't got really shit to talk about but old shit.
Coke bottle's brand new.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm just saying, no, this is why I'm here now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just dwell on.
Yeah, because at that time, like, 4 months ago, 3, I don't know.
And I had some shit out, but COVID really shut everything down.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I think, when you came up here.
Yeah.
We talked and like, we had masks on and it was
it was weird, right? So I'm like, nah, let's wait a little bit.
Yeah.
But with the Coke bottle, I don't know, bro. Like,
how did that happen?
I don't know,
like,
bro.
That just like blossomed into this it's #1 in St. Louis.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, I literally made that shit at my studio at the crib, mixed it, everything, and then it was on the radio the next day.
And like people were TikToking it, and
yeah,
like just Instagramming it, and everybody's in the car singing it. I'm like, and that was another.
And it wasn't
moment.
Staged either.
I'm not, Brett. Do people actually stage shit like that?
Fuck yeah.
They'll be like, go record a song. And I'm
that'd be their little sisters and shit.
Oh damn. So this was organic.
But no, it was organic. Just saying, ain't nothing wrong with your little sister doing it. But but it was organic, you know, because at the end of the day,
it's a good song.
The radio station could have. It ain't working.
Yeah.
It could have pulled off, but it was working.
Yeah, it worked.
You know what I'm saying? And it's working.
Yeah.
So, man, it's just crazy.
Coke Bottle's a good song. And if you haven't heard it, go listen to it.
Yeah, check out Coke Bottle.
It's probably gonna be in the edit, Stu. All right.
Yeah, he definitely gonna put it in there. What you eating, Stu?
Probably some Red Hot Riblets.
Yeah, let me get some of those, Stu. Right on,
That's
brother.
every time he comes here, he cracks a bag of Red Hot
There's
Riblets.
nothing wrong with Red Hot. We're St. Louis.
That's what I get paid to do this.
Right. I pay him in chips, man.
Right.
Since I don't have any chicken. We talked about that last night, too. I don't feel like cooking on my
Ain't nothing
days
wrong
off,
with it.
bro. So, all right, you made the beat to Coke Bottle, right?
Uh-huh.
And so we're talking about writing songs, producing songs, making the music.
I
all
mixed
this
it,
shit.
too.
You mixed it? Damn, so Carl wasn't on this one?
Nah.
Shout out to Carl.
Shout out to Carl Napa, yeah.
Carl's an OG, man.
He a beast.
Carl produced, he mixed Bobby Digital
Everything.
for the RZA. Like, bro, that's legendary to me.
Carl is a beast, man.
So just, like, I'm like, so when Carl told me, like, he did like, the Wu-Tang and Bobby Digital, I was like, not fuck Nelly, but like, you was in the studio with the RZA, like that was just so dope to me. So anyway, shout out to Carl.
I was in the studio with Raekwon.
That's hard, dude. I'm a big Wu-Tang fan.
Yeah, I got a song with him.
Do you? Man, that's hard.
It's coming out too.
Oh, word? Okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna look out for that one. All right. Publishing. Let's talk about that because you said like you wrote it, you produced it, you mixed it, and then it was on the radio. So nobody else touched this record at all. Man, so that's which leads me into asking you about this record deal, because what people in the industry know, but a lot of people out of the industry don't know.
Yeah.
Publishing is everything.
Everything.
Everything. If you don't own your shit, like I was talking about the name, the copyrights, and all that shit, you could have a hit song and you're not getting a check, nothing.
That's true.
Because you don't own it. You don't
own
own the
it.
publishing.
You can show money and stuff like that, but
That's it.
But the
So
big
tell me
money.
about this. So tell me about like you were really excited to sign this new deal because you told me that you own all your music.
I own it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like this, T-Love hit me with the opportunity. Hey, man, it's a deal over here. I don't know. You think about it. But I've been in talks with all these majors because Coke Bottle is doing what it's doing. And just 100% of owning your own masters, that's what hit me the most. And was like, at this point, maybe that's what I need to do because I am in control of everything I do.
Right.
I got my own label. I got my own studio. I have my own, I'm doing everything myself.
Yeah.
So it just made the most sense to partner up
So what's the
instead
label?
of give away.
What's the name of it?
I'ma kill it.
I'm gonna kill it.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, you say that all the time.
I've been saying it. Fizz gave me that fucking tag.
Word.
Shout out to my dude, my bro Fizz. Me and him had a song on Love and Hip Hop.
Okay.
And he was like, yo, man, your tag should be I'ma kill it.
Kill it. You say
And
that
I
all the
remember,
time.
I was like, all right, because I had a song like that I did with Mace.
Uh-huh.
And we snatched it out the song. It's been on every beat since.
So let me ask you this, man. So we talked about the new deal, man, which I'm really like proud of you for. Like
Thank you.
Everything I see you do, man, is like proud moments, like from a distance. Like when when I saw that you produced or wrote with Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
When I saw that you signed with Jermaine Dupri, like all these things. When I heard the letter to Nelly.
Yeah.
And I listened to it, and you hanging out with Nelly, like all this stuff is like, man, like I'm really proud when I see people winning. Like I love that shit. I hate that part of St. Louis where they like step on each other and don't help each other win. Yeah. And it gives other people in St. Louis a bad rep because they think like St. Louis is just like that. And not everybody here is like that.
Not everybody.
But a lot of them are.
A lot of them are.
But I mean, so like when I see people winning that's from St. Louis that actually grind and are humble, you always answer with a phone when I call you. You always text me
Except
back.
for the other day. I said, I was Bobby one. I called you back though.
All right, yeah. But I mean, I'm just saying, like you're not too Hollywood. You know what I mean?
Because at the end of the day, bro, I'm never, even if you seeing me how you see me, I ain't where I want to be yet. You know what I'm saying? When I'm where I want to be, not even saying I'm gonna change, but
well, hopefully you still answer the phone or text me
I will.
back.
But that's just me as a person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I got goals. You know what I'm saying? So this is just on my plateau. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so
you're a humble dude, man.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that about you because I know people that never had songs on the radio, but they got a little hood fame.
Mm-hmm. No.
And now they're just like, you can't tell me nothing.
But I never based my success or based where I wanted to be off my hood.
Well,
you know what I'm
a lot
saying?
of people do.
I don't.
If you got hood fame,
I don't do shit. You know, like I tell these new artists now, listen to what's hot, right? You listen to it, not mimic it, but you listen to it and you see, okay, what are they doing to have pop appeal, to have crossover appeal, to appeal to large audiences? Right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta study things and you gotta incorporate that in yourself. You know what I'm saying? As an artist,
you gotta stand out.
You have to stand out.
Yeah.
And I think the thing about being an artist is be yourself, man. You know, a lot of these people try to be all these other people because they see him or her doing that. Nah, be yourself.
Yeah, a lot of people get stuck in that shit trying to be like do what the next guy did.
Yeah.
Well, shit, he already did that.
I've been myself, bro. Like you know me since I was young to now. So ain't shit changed.
What you got planned, man? Like what do you see yourself doing now that the world's kind of opening back up?
Well, we got Coke bottle tours coming up.
What about the video?
Bro, it's been postponed twice, but we about to shoot it. I go to Atlanta next week, but when I get back, we're shooting it.
So you're gonna shoot it in St. Louis?
Yeah, of course, I have to.
You got to.
I feel like if I don't shoot in St. Louis would be like, fuck Fresco.
Yeah, you gotta do
you
that.
You feel
here.
me?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. I gotta shoot it here.
You got an idea for like
the video how it's gonna be? Well, basically it's like
who's gonna direct it? Like, do you have any?
I think we got my guy Tori who's going to do it for us. But the idea is everything you see. You seen girls doing what in the car, TikToks.
Yeah.
So it's like a big casting.
Okay.
Well, I just want to show the support.
That'll be dope.
Yeah, I want to show St. Louis just supporting a record and an artist. You know what I'm saying?
True, because that song blew up in St. Louis. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you got to shoot that here.
I have to.
You got to, man.
Yeah.
And I like that about you, man. Like you're always repping the crib, and like I say this in every episode, and with anybody that's like in entertainment, when they're always repping St. Louis. Yeah. I mean, you got on the Celtics hat because.
Oh, Jay Tatum, that's the
course.
homie. Yeah.
Like, and when I did the.
But they also match my Griffey, so.
Right, they got to match the shoes. But when what was that dude's name? Shit, I'm tripping. Young Dip.
Dip, my brother.
My boy. When Dip was on my show, he had on a Boston jersey, and I'm like, damn, like, and then it hit me. I'm like, Jason Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I get it. 'Cause
that's the crib.
Yeah. So like, if you wear Boston Celtics hat or jersey in St. Louis, you know that it's for our guy, Jason Tatum. But if it's not that, you're wearing a St. Louis hat, and you might have the E stitched right before the STL.
I ain't did that in a long time, but. You remember that though?
I remember that.
Yeah.
Of course I remember that.
I need to get.
Yeah, you might still have one somewhere. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what's up though, man. Yeah. So like you gotta let me know when that Coke bottle thing is gonna be shot.
I got you for sure.
So I wanna come.
I got
it's
you.
It's always a good time, man. Mm-hmm. So you're going to Atlanta.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Publishing shit. I got a publishing deal too, so out there moving and grooving, working with Jazzy Faye. Got some shit going on with Jermaine Dupri. My publishing company has a new studio out there. They want me to see. Just moving and grooving.
That's cool, man. So you're, I mean, not every, you
And we
that,
doing promo for Coke Bottle as well.
You say that so casually, like I'm just going to hang out with Jazzy Faye, Jermaine Dupri.
Because it's casual. They're my big brothers, man. No, it's real.
But not to a lot of people,
I can
bro.
FaceTime them right now.
I mean, Jermaine Dupri is like the reason why the Brad and Bow Wow and he was married to Janet Jackson or something. Like, that's a big deal. Like
I don't look at that shit. I just look at it off my relationship.
True that. I guess, I mean, you're right.
I ain't meet Jenna. She was gone. But if I met Jenna, I might feel different.
Yeah, hey, bro, like that. Like when I saw that, I'm like, Janet Jackson.
Yeah,
Shit,
she was gone when I came around.
Damn, that was a big deal, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, like when I see people, like when I slap fives with Nelly, right? It's kind of like, I'm not gonna say normal everyday life for me, but it's not like something that's like completely abnormal, and I'm starstruck.
Right.
But like when somebody else sees that, like I did it, they're like, oh my God, what's he like? I'm like, he's a dude. Like he's a normal dude. He has moods just like you and I do.
Nelly, just like us, bro.
Yeah, like he's no different than anybody. But like other people that don't see that, so I've never met Jermaine Dupri. I've never met Jazzy Faye, so that's a big deal.
Oh, they the same.
Yeah, but I mean, we see him on TV and stuff like that. So have you ever been like? Before I get off here, I ask everybody this. But I want to know, like, have you been starstruck?
Yeah, I got
Besides
starstruck.
Mariah Carey.
Besides Mariah, I got starstruck when I met Usher.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell it was, man. We was at a sound check. JD was like, there go Usher. I said, where? He said, he's standing right there. He literally standing like where you at. And I just kind of turn around like, oh shit, that's Usher.
Because if you're our age,
I ain't say shit to him.
Like, if you don't vibe to Usher sometime in your life, then you're not human.
Usher the GOAT, man.
Like, for real.
I couldn't even say shit to him.
Really?
Yeah.
So did you meet him?
No. He was right here.
Damn.
But I ain't say shit.
Yeah, that's a moment. For
I was
sure.
starstruck for sure.
I would have been too, man. Like Usher, like I mean, he's like the black Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, I love JT.
Yeah, like Justin Timberlake. That would intimidate me.
But other than that, of course, Mariah did. I don't know, man. Other than that, I
Bro,
just
you just named Raekwon, Jill Scott, like all these people. Like they're just like these are big worldwide superstars.
But Raekwon, he was in the
chef.
studio. The chef, he was in the studio. I was at Quad Studios where Pac got shot at, Rob, and we just chilling. I'm just playing music. He's like, "Who the fuck is that?" And he's like, "Oh, it's him." You know,
That's
he's like,
hard,
"Nigga,
man.
that's you." And he just told me. He just was flipping out, like fucking with my music, and he told me, "Keep being you."
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
That's what's up. So like, I'm gonna end this show. Like, I want to know if you weren't doing music, if there's anything that, what would you be doing as far as a career if you weren't making music?
I probably low key. I either would have been a barber, or I would have been playing basketball.
Probably a barber.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you're kind of short.
Get the fuck out of here. I am short, but I would have been overseas probably. But I am kind of short. But either of those two. But that's.
Do you know how to cut hair?
Yeah, I've been cutting hair since 4th grade.
Okay, so if the music don't work out, we're gonna open a
Music
barber
ain't
shop. I'm just
music's
playing.
working.
I'm just playing.
But we can open up a barber because the money cool.
Yeah, you could hey, multiple streams of income.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
We can open up a
We
barber
could do
shop.
that anyway.
Shout out to my man Kilo, like
You know what I'm saying?
But so that's their thing. So I want to know, like, some people that are in their careers, like what they would do if they weren't what they're doing. So it would be a barber.
It'd be a barber, yeah, for sure. Or own it, like ownership of it.
Ownership.
Yeah. Cause I don't even like cutting hair and I cut my son's hair, but I don't know. But yeah, probably.
All right, I just wanted to know because I want to. Stu, what would you do if you weren't doing what you do?
I'd be homeless.
Homeless?
Damn.
Hey,
Eating red hot rippers, huh?
Baking chips.
These
Making
motherfuckers good.
you'd probably be homeless. That was one of the best answers I've ever heard. All right, well, we're gonna get out of here, man. Is there anything you want to like mention before we go, bro? Because I want to like.
Let's take another shot home.
Let's do it. Tell me.
Let me eat this chip.
Cause you there's a lot of stuff, man. There's a lot of things that we didn't touch on, man. Cause I don't want to.
We might gotta come back, bro,
I don't
cause,
want to put you on the spot.
What the fuck you want to ask me,
I
bro?
put people on the spot.
Put
bro.
me on the fucking spot.
I
He ain't drunk enough for this
no,
show, huh?
I asked Tatum.
Dude,
No, listen.
he trading lightly with me,
I'm
huh?
not.
He's being soft.
Why you
I'm
being
not
light
being-
with me, bro?
'Cause you told me when you walked in the door that you were in a doghouse. So you didn't want to talk about that.
I'm always in the dog.
Because you might have got home late last night or something.
Yeah, I'm always gonna.
Let's not talk about that.
Nah, let's take a shot. What's up? Ask me what's up, man. You try to cut me out early,
not
bro.
At all, bro. Nah. Ooh,
what's
shit.
up?
I just wanted to know, man. Like cause all right, Tatum.
Yeah.
Tatum that owns Onyx. Like I asked him, like, bro, how does your wife
I just
feel?
talked to him. He just called me.
I was asking him because like Stu knows Tatum. Tatum's on my show.
Okay.
And I'm like, how did you, Tatum, the pimp juice guy, the Planet Fitness guy, own a strip club or like
basically handle it?
Yeah, like you are the man behind Onyx. Like, what the fuck? Like, it was just weird to me.
Okay.
So I asked him, I was like, how's your wife like deal with you being around strippers all day, every day, and having them calling your phone and shit? So Tatum handled those questions like a G. Tatum is an old school gentleman, like a stand up guy, like one of the nicest guys I've ever known.
Yeah, Tatum,
like,
cool
Tatum
shit.
is a nice guy.
Yeah.
Man. So those are the things that make people uncomfortable. They don't like talking about the relationship.
So what's your question for me?
Why the fuck? Why are you in a doghouse today?
I'm always in the doghouse, man.
What you do
Shout
last
out
night?
to my baby, but hey, I ain't do shit. No, I went to the crib. I think low key, man. If I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you, I think we've been together for a couple years, so it's the success.
And
the
that's
new,
what I wanted to ask you about,
Okay.
because I mean, certain people like don't really want to dig into that part of their life because their personal life is personal. But a dude like me,
I post it, you know what I'm saying?
Dig it out of people, like the personal life. Look, how has the success and the fame, the notoriety affected your personal life?
I
'Cause
mean,
it's fucked me up, and I sell
yeah.
chicken, bro. I'm not on the radio.
Right.
I sell food, and like when I talk to my girl, like, or just anybody, when I like. People think that I just got hoes.
Right.
People just think like, oh man, he got hoes. Like I'm like, for selling chicken and fries. Like, I'm just saying, like, how has that affected your personal life? Because
I mean, it's hard to get personal.
it is.
You know, it's hard to be personal. It's hard to be trustworthy. But you know, you can't. The thing is, man, I feel like this. If I'm not blatantly just out here going crazy and you getting calls from Waukesha and Renisha and
Why can't they be married?
You know, well, Marion too, fucking Julie, fucking Amber, whatever, fuck.
So basically,
But if ain't nothing going on, right? If you with me, my phone dry, you know, whatever, we're cool. Like we can't look for things because we know what's going on. I'm gonna have new followers. I'm gonna have. You know, but you gotta look at that shit as money. You gotta look at that shit as support.
you're an artist.
I'm an artist. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, you know.
Because okay, Lil Kel, for instance,
Yeah.
he just turned 19. This dude's whole relationship was all over the internet, all over social media, Instagram, and like his whole relationship like was posted every day. He was posting pictures of him and his girl, him and his girl, him and his girl.
Okay.
And then when you stop seeing him and his girl, it's
You
like,
know they broke up.
where's she at?
Yeah.
And then the beef came.
Yeah.
And then it was drama. And then his ex-girl broke into his house and like caught him in bed with another girl. And, and then that was on somebody's live. And then that was on YouTube. And I'm just like, I'm looking at this 18-year-old dude's life on YouTube.
In your face.
I'm like, fuck me.
But I'm gonna tell you this. I try to tell even my significant other. I try to tell her, I'm like, hey, I don't think this ain't the route we need to go. Like, if you with me, you with me. We can't do this.
The social media thing.
Social media gonna fuck up any relationship.
For real, bro.
Period.
I really feel that way because I mean, even with any relationship, even people that don't have any type of notoriety or fame at all, like just the normal working Joe, social media will fuck their shit up.
It will.
Because the girl might feel some type of way that her man's not posting her, or they took this really nice picture somewhere.
Yeah, some bullshit
and
though.
then she'll be like, "But why didn't you post that?" He'd be like, "Oh man, because you know what I'm saying. Like no, this not. You know what I'm saying. Like so. Then, now that creates an argument
because people become accustomed to you posting.
Yeah.
So the thing is, man, like I'm an artist, man. I don't really post my kids. I don't really post a lot of things.
Which is exactly what I meant. What I try to tell Kel to do. I'm like, and who am I to tell the guy? He just turned 18, 19, how to live his life on social media. But it's like, bro, your personal life with these girls, it's like I say keep social media and your
Separate.
personal life separate. Like you gotta separate those two because people are gonna start having these expectations.
And that's it.
And they want to see you with your girl, and when they don't see her no more, they're
It's a
automatically
problem.
gonna know, and it's a problem.
Yeah.
And then your girl's gonna see people commenting or hard eyes, and it's gonna cause drama. But I think social media is really kind of like just
Social media fucked up a lot of shit,
bro,
honestly.
It did.
But it's also enhanced a lot of shit. So it's like it's a give and a take.
It is.
thing.
I would say it's a give and take. Like it fucked up personal relationships. It, like that's the reason why I don't hang out with you all the time. Because if I want to see what you're doing, you're right here on.
Right, I'm
all
posting
there,
it.
Like there you are.
Right.
All right, I'll catch up.
And that goes for anybody.
Yeah. Like even friends that I was like friends with growing up, I'm friends with them on Facebook now. So it's like, well, we don't need to hang out because I know what you're doing. Like, all right, well, you're good.
I see he good.
Yeah. So social media has kept people actually away from each other.
True.
And it creates like this weird social awkwardness when you get in person with somebody. And you're like, you're not the person I met through text message.
Right.
Or, like you're
different.
Yeah, it's different. So like social media, like I posted my girl last night, and I woke up this morning.
Word? Okay.
I woke up this morning and I got like 12 DMs. But it was
what?
It was like hard. Like people were like liking it.
But the thing is, though,
They're not used to seeing
But how
it.
many DMs she get?
She didn't post it.
Right?
She didn't post it.
No, I'm not putting nobody on blast. I'm just saying you gotta think, right? We gotta think two ways.
If she posted me her she would quadruple mine.
But
She's
I'm
way
just saying,
better
it's
looking than I
two
am.
ways, right? We post them. What about the DMs they getting and the followers and the?
Yeah, but then you want to fucking create. You want to put things on a scale and start like well this or that. Then now you're tit for tat in.
Nah, I'm just saying, bro. I just know who I am and how I am. I post mines. Hey man, why is this person following mines?
Bro,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's just how it goes,
so the
though.
thing is, I'm trying to
'Cause
tell. I think discreet is the best way. When you're in that,
Yeah.
you know, it's just.
But see, I want to say this about my situation. Like, me being who I am, like in St. Louis, I'm a social guy. Like, people know me and
you
stuff.
cool, for sure.
But, like, when I posted that picture of me and her, we were, bro.
I ain't see it. I gotta look at it.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I like
you
it.
did.
I like it.
No, it was on my story.
I looked at it though.
Yeah, it was this one.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like we're the fireworks, the art.
Yeah, that's a nice
like
pic.
my drop
Right.
top, like it was just a nice photo, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, like it got 1,000 views. I'm like, shit. I post a picture of some food and I get like no response. Or I post a selfie and like nobody says shit. I post her and it's like, but people went to her page to check out her.
But that's what I'm saying though.
They went to her page, like they studied her. They're like, they wanted to see what she was
But that's
about.
that's the careful thing.
Yeah.
Right? You gotta be careful of that. Because people not right.
And see, I'm okay with not being posted. You don't have to post me.
Right.
I'm
I am
okay
too.
with that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna feel some type of way if you don't post our relationship on your page.
Right.
Because that's your page.
Right.
And if you're known for like posting, whatever your craft is. Let's say your girl's a painter, right? She paints for a living, and she posts her pictures of her kids and her paintings, and you're nowhere in there. I don't think that you need to be included in that. Like you don't.
No,
have
that's
to.
different.
Yeah, and like she does hair. Like I don't need to be in that.
Oh, you can break?
She can do all that.
Holla.
She does hair, so like I don't need to be on her page. 'Cause,
Right.
Like our personal life doesn't have anything to do with social media. So like that's
It shouldn't though.
It doesn't.
But a lot of people just attach things where it shouldn't be attached.
because they feel like
It's
not-
insecurities, bro.
It ain't real unless it's posted.
Insecurities, bro.
I'm not insecure.
Take another shot to insecurities, bro.
Well,
Hey, Stu, it's fucking insecurities, bro.
I talked to Shorty about that. Me and Shorty got in a long conversation about like women and shit.
Yeah.
Big shot in their bodies and like getting surgery and shit.
That's insecurities, bro.
And labels. Because when I talk about like people, and I told Shorty this, I'm like,
And Bro ain't got no chaser, by the way, too, right?
no chaser. I don't need a chaser. I told him when if a girl were to pull up right now in a Mercedes and a Louis Vuitton bag, I would be turned off.
Why?
Because I automatically feel like she's like feeding an insecurity.
Yeah, searching for some bullshit. Yeah.
She's trying to fill herself with a life that,
It's not real.
yeah, and I don't like that.
Well, you know what? I think I'm the same way. I just never thought of it that way.
I think of it like that because, like, bro, like, honestly, I know people that own Mercedes and their car is always in the shop. And I know people that I know, and I know how much a Louis Vuitton bag costs.
You know it.
So it's like, if you're gonna spend $3,000 on a purse just so other people can see you in it, that's saying something about you to me.
That's true. That's true.
Because
I get that.
when I wear certain kind of shoes, I'm not, and this is fucked up, and I'm gonna admit it. When I wear like Louboutin, like red bottoms or Pradas, like, I know that when I walk in Onyx that like they're gonna see me in them.
Yeah.
It's not because they're comfortable. These shoes hurt my feet.
They're looking at money.
They're looking at money, and because you want them to see you in it. And so that's why a lot of people do it out of insecurity.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we don't wear Prada sneakers because they feel good.
Right.
We wear Prada sneakers because we want them to know how much we pay for these.
Exactly.
Shits. You know what I mean? So like,
Which is bullshit.
It's bullshit, and it's all smoke and mirrors.
Yep.
It's all smoke and mirrors because all those people that got all that shit are lonely.
Yeah.
And empty.
Yeah.
And always on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, your life is empty.
Yeah.
You don't do shit.
You don't got a life.
You don't got a life. So like, I get into that a lot, and I don't want to spend too much time talking about that.
No, you good.
So like, but I can't wait for like what comes after Coke Bottle, cause like,
Well, actually, okay. I know. When is this gonna air?
in about 3 or 4 days.
Okay, so
Thursday.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
which is Tuesday, July 6th.
Yes, tomorrow's July 6th.
My next single come out. It's called Sneaky Link.
Sneaky, you said that in the Coke Bottle.
Well,
So
they already got the
there's
commercial running on the radio.
Word?
Yeah, it comes out tomorrow. It's coming on the hour, every top of the hour from 10 a.m. on.
Damn.
Yeah.
And so it drops in. Where's it gonna be available? So I can-
Everywhere. It'll be available everywhere.
So like on Apple Music.
Yeah.
Is it available now?
I don't know, bro. The label just uploaded it, so hopefully it's
So
available
by
for
midnight,
everyone.
I can download.
Hopefully.
Sneaky Link.
My Sneaky Link, but hopefully.
My Sneaky Link.
Yeah.
Explain to me real quick. I'm gonna end the show with that because
Are you good?
I'll talk till midnight, bro.
I'll
Like,
talk
for
to
real.
I'll
Like,
talk to
this-
fucking
this-
one.
This bottle will be
That's why he said, "Hey man, we only got 12 hours left on it."
Exactly, because he knows.
I know what Stu was at.
When I get a couple shots
Yeah.
in me, like I get to talking. But tell me real quick what a Sneaky Link is.
Shout out to my boy B Jones, who's my brother. I was recording Coke Bottle, cause all I had was the first verse. I don't know what the fuck. And he said something about Sneaky Link. I'm like, yeah, that shit hard. Sneaky Link, like it's a chick, you sneaking with.
Yeah.
That's all it is. He said, man, make sure you put that shit in there. I'm like, all right.
So he came up with the little phrase like he's
I ain't gonna say he came up with it, but he just
said it.
He said I should say it.
Say it.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I was like, all right, bro, whatever, bro.
Sneaky Link.
Mo Tito's came and my little Sneaky Link, leave no makeup on my sheets. You know what I'm saying? So I said that, and that just happened to be the favorite line of everybody.
It is. The Sneaky Link really stands out in that song.
Right. So it's like a movie.
Leave no makeup on my sheets. Because as a dude, I'm not
Don't
gonna
nobody.
lie.
I fucking hate. First
Bro,
off,
I'm not
hold up. I'm a
gonna-
woman. I mean, I'm a man, right?
Like-
but for women, I hate fucking. I don't like makeup, bro.
Bro, but we've all, guys, have experienced the makeup stain.
On the sheets.
And I got in my truck yesterday, and there was a fucking eyelash on the floor.
She bugging
on the
up.
front seat, like
She bugging up.
like by the gas pedal. It was an eyelash,
Like a whole eyelash?
a strip. It's a whole strip.
Oh, she about to whoop your ass, right?
But we had just come from the mall, right?
Okay.
And we walked through the parking lot, and like honestly, like I'll say this to you, I swear to God that I don't know where that strip came from.
It wasn't from you, right? I don't know.
Wait, no, you know what I did? I picked it up, I looked at her, and she had her eyelashes on. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, this ain't hers. Like, I don't.
Let me make sure.
I had it in my fingers real quick, and I looked over. I was like, "Oh shit, she's got both of them on." So yeah, but like it was on the floor of my Jeep.
Yeah.
And I don't drive that. Like I vacuum my Jeep like regularly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it had to be from something recent.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, like it's in my hand, so now I gotta talk about it because she saw it. I'm like, but I honest to God said the truth. Like it had to have like been on my foot, or like because you know. Hey, look.
This shit was on my shoe, baby.
For real though, like I was like.
Oh shit!
That was the best moment in my podcast history, bro. But
oh shit!
That sounds like me coming up with the worst lie ever. But
bro,
she bought
it was on my
she
shoe.
bought it. Like,
Stu, what the fuck?
you know what the?
So he's insinuating that there's some young lady walking around with only one eyelash.
That's what she said. She like.
Oh shit!
But you know,
bro,
like,
you fucking crazy,
look, listen,
bro.
being from the hood, like, like you know, like you drive down the street and see weave on the side of the road.
It beat her. Yeah, I beat her.
Yeah, like, and you'll see random braids on the side of the
You gonna see that shit in your whip though?
Yeah, my whip. Yeah, but
Hey B, next time you see that shit.
No, that shit was on his shoe.
it was probably on my shoe. You know the glue.
You could walk and the bitch lose eyelash, bro.
And I stepped on it in the mall, and then I bro, how am I gonna notice a black eyelash?
You're not,
on
bro.
my black floorboard from a car that gets washed regularly. Like,
you're not gonna. You.
Saying next time just leave it there and roll on.
babe, you mad about that?
Stu said big pimpin'.
It wasn't mine.
She said she ain't tripping. She cool. Hey, eyelash.
Oh my god,
That's funny.
I don't even know how the fuck we got.
That's
on
fucking
that,
funny,
that
bro.
That was a good one because that was honest to God truth. Okay, I got one more.
What?
I got one more, and I know. Okay, Stu, don't yell at me. All right, I got one more, and this actually happened.
Okay.
This was 100% true. I lived in these apartments down the street over here in Rock Hill, Webster Groves.
Okay.
And I had a girlfriend, and this is several years ago. And in my building, there were 4 apartments that shared a washer and dryer.
Okay.
In the basement, right? Mm-hmm. So I would wash my sheets, wash my bedding, you know, just all my shit, bro. My girl came over, like I had just done laundry, I'm chilling, I'm watching TV. This is probably like 6-7 years ago. Mm-hmm. And she literally, and I swear to God, I'm not making this shit up, she pulls out a pair of underwear in my bed and pulls out some pink panties. And when I tell you, I was in a committed relationship, I was...
So you knew them motherfuckers weren't from you.
I knew they wasn't from anything that I did. I knew that because I had just done laundry. And you know how like sometimes you'll wash or you'll dry clothes and like you'll have one sock that doesn't match the other sock.
Yeah.
Like, and I had no other explanation but like, babe, I just did laundry, and those. How dumb do you think I sounded? Like how dumb do you think I sound trying to convince my girl that these panties was not somebody else's girl, like somebody else's, like, bro.
Yeah.
But I got away with it, and like I did, like, because I was just as shocked as she was, but like as a girl, you're not gonna believe that shit.
Nah.
But I was just as dumbfounded. I'm like, how random is this that I just did laundry and there's.
But we all know, if they ain't yours like that, like they wanna be, they leave shit.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But I know for a fact in my head that wasn't even possible. Mm-hmm. The only way that happened was from the dryer in my community fucking washer and dryer in the basement.
Right.
And that fucked me up. Like, but the eyelash on the floor, that just brought back that memory of the panties in my bed. But I don't think I could get away with that nowadays.
Fuck
I
no.
got my own house and I don't have a community.
Yeah,
like,
you
dryer.
can't get away with it.
Like shout out to my ex-girlfriend. Like I promise you, I had no idea about that. Allegedly, no,
right.
I'm dead ass serious. Like,
right.
Honestly, the brand wasn't even anything I would fuck with. So they were like Hands or something. But anyway.
Oh shit, they were yours.
They were
Stu,
pink.
hey,
They
Stu.
were pink. They were. Oh my God! I don't know why I brought because I'm shooting myself in the
That's
foot
your
on that one.
hey, your boy is too
I'm shooting
crazy.
myself in the, but that actually happened. That's an actual story, and it was.
I
actually
believe this
true.
shit.
Like
Yeah.
I would tell you this was 7 years ago. I'd be like, bro, no, I literally have no idea how that happened. They had to have stuck to the sheets. Anyway, I'm gonna end this show, bro. Like, I'm looking forward to Sneaky Link, Sneaky Link,
Yeah.
and that's coming out probably at midnight tonight.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be on the radio stations. Like you said, every hour
It's coming on radio every hour.
for the day.
For
Tomorrow
the day, I don't know about the week, but the day for sure. But
on Hot.
yeah,
Okay,
hop on 4.
man. So who's playing that?
What you mean who play?
I mean, who's the DJs at the
Oh, the radio.
Yeah.
No, it ain't the DJs. It's the radio station.
radio station?
Yeah, but the DJs, they fuck with it already. They already gave me.
I
the
haven't
blessing.
heard it, so I'm looking forward.
Nah,
to
yeah,
it.
I'll let you hear it right after the podcast.
Oh yeah, I want to hear it. All right, well shit, we'll end that.
Maybe,
shit on-
maybe we could give it to him. He can play it on
by the time.
Yeah,
this
it's already gonna be
airs,
out.
It'll be out, but there's no video. It'll
No.
just be audio.
I just got it, but he can put the cover with the song.
Like right here.
Yeah.
Oh no, ain't no being sloppy. I love the way you ride me. Girl, don't you tell nobody. The way I have you screaming my name. Ooh, baby, you my little freak. That's why I keep you on repeat. Yeah, cause you're my little sneaky link. Yeah, my sneaky link. You my little sneaky link. Yeah, my sneaky link. As long as I know that that's my body. Ooh, baby, don't you tell nobody. Call you my little sneaky link. Yeah, my sneaky link. You my little sneaky link. Pussy wet like a creek. Every time I get up with you, you be putting it down. I think about you constantly. I've been a G, I don't try to be. And I got an attraction to you. Sent from heaven, you gotta be. Birkin back, babe, I swear you the truth. Well, look at that ass on you. I can see the glass on it. Yeah, it's true, I got an old lady. But ain't no way that I can pass on it. Some may call us wrong, that's okay. Babe, you turn me on to for sure way. Once I hit the door, it's a showcase. You a super freak off the deuce. Ain't no sense of too many drinks. We doing our thing. Who gives a fuck what they think? This me and you, babe. I don't wanna leave that thing dripping like a sink. Drip. When you text me, girl, I'm always down to creep. Even though I'm not the only one you need. Babe, you always on time for me. You my sneaky link, yeah. Oh no, ain't no being sloppy. I love the way you ride me. Girl, don't you tell nobody. The way I have you screaming my name. Ooh, baby, you my little freak. That's why I keep you on repeat. Yeah, cause you're my little sneaky link. Yeah, my sneaky link. You my little sneaky link. Yeah, my sneaky link. As long as I know that that's my body. Ooh, baby, don't you tell nobody. Call you my little sneaky link. Yeah, my sneaky link. Send that text, you know I'm on it. Got me swerving in that Hellcat. Cause you know what I want and what I need. Ain't gotta worry cause you keep it low key. Been rocking with you for a little minute. You tell me it's mine when I'm up in it. I know that your feelings are authentic. Babe, you a whole meal with the sauce with it. You look out for a nigga, don't gotta ask you for nothing. Plus you're always on time. Ooh, yeah, I know it's wrong, but it can't feel no right. I'm a mess, I love being inside you. I can't leave you alone. That body on fire. Ain't no sense of too many drinks. We doing our thing. Who gives a fuck what they think? This me and you, babe. I don't wanna leave that thing dripping like a sink. When you text me, girl, I'm always down to creep. Even though I'm not the only one you need. Babe, you always on time for me. You my sneaky link. Oh no, ain't no being sloppy. I love the way you ride me. Girl, don't you tell nobody. The way I have you screaming my name. Ooh, baby, you my little freak. That's why I keep you on repeat. Yeah, cause you're my little sneaky link. Yeah, my sneaky link. You my little sneaky link. Yeah, my sneaky link. As long as I know that that's my body. Ooh, baby, don't you tell nobody. Call you my little sneaky link. Yeah, my sneaky link. My little sneaky link. Call you my little sneaky link. Yeah, my sneaky link. My sneaky link.
All right, well that's what's up then. My sneaky link.
Yeah.
Shit, man. Shout out to that man. Shout out to you, Fresco Kane.
Shout out to
bro.
you, Bobby.
Man.
My brother, I'm glad I got to finally fucking do this shit.
Yeah, for real, bro. We gotta come back and do this after.
I was getting kind of jealous, bro. He wasn't fucking with me.
Man, look. I told you to come on, and then you're like, let's postpone. And
I just wanted to make sure we got some real shit to talk about.
we did,
You know what I'm saying?
and you got me lit.
So we really ended, and we're gonna keep drinking.
We can, but we gotta stop the tape, bro, because this is gonna be like 2 shows.
All right, for sure.
All right, St. Louis Chicken Diaries. We're out of here. Peace.
Yep.